Hey y'all, it's Indigo here. Got another round of Grand Arena Championships for you. This is the first round of week 3. Doing good here, still winning. So I aim to keep that up this week. Hope y'all are having a good Christmas and all that good stuff. Let me show you guys the board here. This was pretty interesting. I got to fight some new stuff. So let's get into it. Take a look at the top. Look at that. He's got the Mando with Queel and IG, Kara and L3 in there. He's got a Ray team and then just Night Sisters. So the new stuff is basically that Mando squad. I had never fought one of those before. So it was kind of interesting. And look, he's got his C down in the bottom, and he put Nest with it. It's a good way to stop Imp Troopers, which, of course, when I see a C, I'm going to try anyway. Like, I don't care. Even if I drop the battle, like, oh well. I like using my Imp Troopers, and I'm going to get some more practice in, and it helps me to kind of figure it out, you know? And so I know it's always tough when you have Nest on there, and there's a risk of getting stuck and timing out, especially this one being a slow and high tenacity Nest. That's obviously a very real issue. I mean, other than Nest, it's not too bad of a squad. So I think the main thing is trying to get C out. Once C's out of there, if I have to clean up a lone Nest, you know, so be it. But I really do want to try in one shot and just get it down and be done. But I don't want to leave C alive, because then it takes a much tougher team to try to take out. So that's what we don't want. Went after his Sith Trooper. Now that he's gone, I can go after C directly. So I'm just trying to get him out of there. And I'm deciding if I should do a basic or try to do the mass assist. Went with the mass assist, and you got to pay the price on counterattacks. But it was worth it, because then I was able to get him taken out, do all that damage. So I'm pretty thankful for that. Got him out of there. Now is, you know, the second tough part is trying to take out Nest before Nest can ramp up and kill all my guys, or before I end up getting stuck. And so there's not really a lot to do. Try to land a daze on Nest, which she does have, and then it's all trying to hurry up and get Nest to take a turn. But you gain so much turn meter from Piet giving out the Emperor's Trap stacks, and from all the buffs and everything that you get, you know, it's very difficult. I do have Dooku, but unfortunately his Dooku's under stealth, so that kind of sucks. You don't get to bounce some extra hits off Dooku. You're just forced to keep going after Nest. Got to do basics and everything. I will tell you right now that I was able to get Dooku out, but I wasn't able to get a good kill shot on Nest. I kept trying to line up a big hit, and it just never panned out. It actually lagged out the game to where it froze for a good 30 seconds or so. And, you know, I thought it was going to crash on me, and it didn't. But you can see there I ended up timing out. Before I figure out what I want to use to clean up that lone Nest, we're going to go ahead and just take out his GG Newt. It's fine. I got Padme, and Padme will make quick work of it. So it's business as usual. I did look at the mods and everything. There wasn't anything super fancy or tricks that I had to worry about. So just play it like normal. Go after B2. Try to get him out of there. He's gone. Grievous takes a turn. Trying to see if I get enough courage stacks to take out Grievous. And I've got Kenobi's mass assist, so we'll go ahead and try it. And it did work. So I always like when it does work. Doesn't always work. Took them both out. And now I can just clean up the rest of these guys. Try to recoup some banners if I can. Usually you don't get very good banners at all from this, because you can't gain back any of the protection, you know, for real. I do have Shock T in there. She helps a little bit, but it's really tough to top everybody off. So you might be able to get somebody maxed out, but it's going to be tough trying to get everybody. So I got rid of B1 there. Now I just have Magna and Newt left to deal with. So keep working on them. Try to keep my protection up. That way at least I have a cushion from them taking away any health banners or anything like that. Just got to watch out for the extortion. But really, yeah, it's nothing super fancy. Just keep going after him, spread the buffs, do some damage, all that good stuff. Killed Newt once, just got one more to go. Now Magna's up, so trying to go after him, get the taunt dispelled, try and do enough damage to get rid of him. He does his thing, and now it's just Newt. And there we go. All done. Ended up with 58, so not too bad at all. I was surprised. What I decided I want to do for cleanup is just to take in my Night Sisters against his nest. Since it's a lone nest, there's not really anything she can do against these Night Sisters. Look, they got her stunned. Now we just start stacking plague, and eventually she'll take a turn, come out of stun, and die from the plague. So we just keep stacking all them plagues on there, so that way when she takes her turn, she just dies. That's all we got to do. And we don't have to worry about Nest killing us, because we're going to revive anyway. So there we go. 38 banners for that. Into the back so I can see what he's got hiding back there. And nothing too bad. You know, no GLs or anything back there. But we've got a full CLS team back there. And then just crew first order. So we'll go ahead and take those two out real quick. For the CLS team, I'm just going to mirror it with my own CLS. Since my Han is faster, I figure it should be pretty easy. Go after his Chewie. Try and get Chewie out, and that way it gets rid of some of the assists and gets rid of the guard. And after that's done, then I can start working on everybody else. But look at that. He shredded my side of the board. I don't know if you guys just saw that. Look at what all I got left. My guarded Han got his ass whooped. And so now I don't have Han. So I'm kind of fighting from behind on this, even though I started off with the advantage. I'm going after his Han, get him out of there. Now I just got 3 Pac left to deal with. So just trying to get him, stunned. He can't do anything. Then I can take him out. And then I don't have to worry about C-3PO. So there we go. That should be enough damage to get rid of him. Get done. That's all I want to do is one-shot these squads and hope that he stumbles on my defense. So that's what we're going to do. I've got 1 squad left in the bottom, but I don't know what I'm going to use. So we'll go ahead and go up top first and start taking out these squads and think about it, and see what ships he's got, all that stuff. Then circle back to the back zone. For his Night Sisters, I'm going to go ahead and use my bounty hunters here, Bosk lead. That way I know I've got some, durability, and they're going to be able to bounce back a lot faster than if I tried, Mando lead or Jango, something like that. I don't really need the extra bit of damage as much as I need the healing and the tankiness. So that's why we go with Bosk and let him do his thing. I've got mostly Relic 7 bounty hunters now. I think Grief is the only one still at R5. So we should be in good shape. Gets stuck behind zombies' taunt sometimes, so you got to deal with that. But I was able to take out Spirit. And of course, anybody Jango takes out is going to stay dead. So then you don't have to worry about them. And it's just a matter of taking them out bit by bit with either Jango or I have Boba's Execute. So try to use that when there's some status effects to deal with, so I can get a good kill shot. Spread some burning there. Just try and get them lit up and do what I can. I mean, sometimes you can't go for Asajj right away. I like to take her out as fast as I can just because she is annoying with all the heals and the strip and buffs that she does. So I want to get rid of her and then try and get rid of Talzin. Just for the fact of plague, I want to try and get rid of that, because that's always annoying. So I've got Mando, can ignore the taunt, so I can go after Mother Talzin finally. Got her down into the yellow. Zombies taunting again, and Boss gets stuck on that taunt. But look, now it's Jango's turn, and he's got his nice rocket there, so no more Mother Talzin to worry about. Got rid of that. Now I've got Grief with all his stuff, his mass assist, and the fact that he can heal everybody up, do his thing. Now I'm in really good shape. I just have Daka there, and we'll just take her out. Boom, disintegrate. Now I just got to clean up zombie here, and then we're all good. Everybody looks to be at full health, full protection, and they were 60 banners there, so that's good. Now we've got his Ray team, GL Ray, and he's got the triple tank with JTR, Zalbar, Holdo in there, and then Resistance Hero Finn. So I'm not even going to try and mess around. I thought about, trying to use Vader or something, and I ain't going to play that game. Like, I've got my Jedi Master Luke, so we're going to go ahead and use him here. I didn't need him in the back zone, so that's all I wanted to save him for and see, what the guy had in the back. And I didn't need him there, so I can go ahead and burn him here. He's got a full supporting cast of all the top Jedi, just like you would use in Arena. If you're climbing with Jedi Master Luke, I've got Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Knight Revan, got Gas in there, and a Hermit Yoda. So I'm good. Took out Ray. That's it. Bye-bye team. And now it's all just cleanup. The only thing you don't want to do is time yourself out, because you're trying to get rid of all these guys and they have damage immunity that they can hit, which is going to drag it out for, a little bit. Then you just got to focus on the next one and deal with taking them out. So that's what I'm trying to do. Shouldn't have a risk of timing out because I've got plenty of time left on the clock. Trying to hit my ultimate if I can, just because it makes it go a little bit faster. And I do like to hit that ultimate. It's worth it. He does some really good damage with it. So trying to hit that if I can. But I'm not too concerned with Ray out of the picture. I'm not worried. If I hit it, I hit it. If not, not. I just was glad I got her out, because it makes it so much easier for the rest of the battle, not having to dodge ultimates and whirlwinds and all that mess. I've just got Holdo and Zalbar left to deal with. He's got damage immunity, so we'll switch back over to Holdo when we can. But look, he's taunting, so you get kind of stuck there, nothing to do. JKL strips the taunt, though, so at least got that going for us. Boom, there goes Holdo. And now Zalbar's taking his turn, so now I can do some damage to him. There he goes, 57 on that counter. Good enough for me. I'm happy with it. So here's the battle I mentioned earlier. So it's the new Mando, and he's got the new scoundrels in there too. And I had never gone against these guys. I've never ever fought them. I don't know what you're supposed to use. Haven't really paid attention to any videos since my scoundrels are still 5-star gear 11. I'm working on getting them up. And so, not having gone against this, I just don't have any idea what I should be doing and all that. I took in my Darth Revan team. It's probably the strongest team I have left, really, that I can spare. So I figured, take this. They do enough damage. I should be able to kill something, and I've got Deathmark should come into play, and I can take Mando out with that. I got to look through his kit and again see what all he does. All I know is he's got whistling birds, and I think that's so cool. Like, I can't wait till I get him so that I can use that move, because I think that's neat, from the show and all that. So just work on taking him out, trying to get out who I can. I know IG-11 is a pretty good damage dealer, and the fact that he's taunting right now makes it a little bit of a pain. But, I mean, it's Darth Revan, and I've got my Fallen Bastila, I've got Malik in there, HK. The only kind of worthless one in there is Assassin, because I got her geared up for use under C, potentially, just because you want to have all the Sith you can get. So I've got Assassin just as another option. Thankfully, she is a Sith Empire, so I get that Sith Empire bonus. And that's about all she's good for. Got the Sith Empire bonus, and I just let the rest of them put in work. Malik over there with the life drains. I've got the shocks. Assassin's even doing a little bit of shock, but there's not, not a ton of damage there. Everybody else is putting in the work. So I don't know if that was the way it should go. I only got 53 banners there. That team is ruthless. Like, I can't wait till I get it. I like it. And there's me hitting a rhodium already, like midway through or the start of the third week. So that's pretty good, I think. Think I should sail through to Kyber, no problem. Well, here's his ships. He's got a rebel fleet up there and an empire fleet. That's fine. We'll circle back to those. Let's go ahead and kill that last ground squad, get that out of the way and be done, and then worry about the dumb ships. So here's his first order, and the easiest counter for that, and you guys saw me use this last week sometime, I think. I did Treya Triumvirate with Thrawn and Watt, and you just put the tank tech on Scion. That way he can take a lot of the punishment, and then I use the weapons tech right after that and put it on Nihilus. That way he gets more turn meter and more turn meter, and he gains it anyway through his kit. So he's taking turns pretty fast, and he's either draining or annihilating somebody. So I just wanted to go through and do his thing really fast. Doesn't really matter who you put the med pack on, you know, whether it's Trey or Thrawn, whoever, doesn't really matter. Again, Scion's going to be taking the bulk of the punishment, and then you're just trying to bide time until Nihilus goes, which is pretty often because he gets turn meter every time the enemies go from the weapons tech. And I think anytime they hit Scion or Treya, he also gains some turn meter or something. Had to look at his kit. But you saw he got an annihilate off there, and that's all I'm doing. I got rid of OG Kylo so that he can't spam the special and hit everybody and feed turn meter to his team. That was probably the most of the threat. And then when I get annihilate up again, I'm probably try and take out Crew. Get him out of there since he's kind of a solid tank and he can be annoying. Everybody else you can grind down and take out bit by bit, doesn't matter. So there's another drain. Nihilus just keeps getting to go. It seems like every other time, you know, he's doing something, which is great. I like him with the weapons tech, just getting his turns pretty quick. Throw a fracture on Crew just because. Everybody's sitting pretty at nice, high health, high protection. Annihilate Crew. Look at that. So he's got that pilot or whatever does the AoE, and that could take off some protection banners. But I don't think with Watt there that it's too big of a deal, just because Watt's really good at healing up that protection, making sure everybody gets topped off. And then Thrawn, of course, being able to give protection to somebody when he gives them another turn. I'm just cycling through my whole side, you know, getting it done. So I really like this team. It's good if you need that extra push to make sure you get max banners. So that's it. Got rid of the pilot. Now I just got one last one to go. Take out Fu here. Look at that. Everybody's healed up. Got my protection up, got everything. I think we're good. So you can see look at that. He keeps healing. You can see it to a lesser extent on him, but since he's the last one left, you can see it goes from yellow to green every time he's getting those status effects. But it doesn't matter. Scion hits hard enough. Take him out. I couldn't tell who was low. I was like, am I sure everybody's topped off? And it was 59. So missed one there. Here's his fleets. We'll speed through those. I'll show you what I got. So the Negotiator, I'm proud of that one. Beat his Rebel fleet, got 67 banners. And boy, did I need those banners, because when I went up against his Empire fleet, I struggled. Look at that, 52 banners. But I did one-shot it with my Malevolence. Like, that was rough. Those Thrawn fleets are no joke when you don't have a Negotiator. So, I don't know. You guys might be saying, oh, they're easy and I'm probably doing something totally wrong. You'll never know because I don't show my fleet battles. So, there. So, that was the best I could do. I think it was a decent score considering what I said on defense with this guy. You can look at the time left in the phase. I went, and there's still 5.5 hours left in the phase. He didn't start attacking until an hour and a half to go. An hour and a half to go made me wait all dang day for that. Like he struggled, failed a bit and just got stuck. So all day I waited, but I got the victory in the end. So we'll move on to round 2. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.